Okay, our 5 minutes is now past. We're going to attach the leads onto the Western blotting unit and attach those to the power supply. Before we do that, we're going to disconnect the power supply from the fractionator. The anode's plugged into the red receptacle in the power supply. And the black lead is attached to the back of the Western blotter and also attached to the power supply. We're going to program the power supply to run at a constant voltage of 60 volts for 15 minutes. So we're going to take one of the programmable features of the power supply and plug that in. So that consists of starting in the standby method, we'll sit enter. We're going to pick a method, so we'll pick method 5. Enter. Step 1 consists of a no gradient, so we're going to turn the gradient feature off. Enter. We're going to set that voltage to 60 volts. Enter. Current is going to be left at the default of 500 milliamps. Power is going to be left at default of 150 watts. The time is going to be in hours, and we're going to set that for 15 minutes. This is the end of the method, so we're going to select yes and enter. At this point, our 5 minutes has passed, our chips are equilibrated with the buffer pads, and we hit the run button to start the transfer onto the PVDF membrane. The 15-minute run is now complete. We're going to disassemble the iWB blotter. The first step is to turn off the power supply and to remove the electrical leads. Disassembly is essentially the opposite of assembly. We remove the black lead, remove the weight, and take off the anode electrode. Individual chips are now transferred onto the PVDF membrane, and typically we use a 15 mil conical tube to do all of the steps that follow for the detection of proteins, either using antibodies or other detection methods. So now I'm going to take the buffer pads off of the PVDF membrane. This is basically just a peel-off process. It's important to make sure that you remove the clear layer in between the PVDF and the buffer packs. You can see that that clear layer in this case has been removed along with the buffer pack membrane, and so that was easy to remove. I'm going to take the PVDF membrane now and cut a small notch into the upper right hand corner. This allows us to maintain an orientation to the PVDF membrane, and this is now placed into a 15 mil conical tube, and typically we would at this point add a blocking buffer to begin the immunological detection steps. Completes the transfer of the iWB off from the DPC onto the PVDF membrane.